Appa Meets the worst fan base on the internet. You know what? F it. We'll watch it. Sure. Why not? We'll make this a react stream. Okay. He has.
Oh, hello.
I'm gonna die on a hill.
You caught me being a bit of a bookworm in my own house, which is fine. You see, I've been digesting a lot more anime lately because there's been a lot of cultural outcry on the internet lately. Not only did I do a video on a guy who married a fictional anime character.
I remember that. I remember reading the articles. I thought it was an Onion article, and then like you look it up, and this guy actually just married Hatsune Miku, like an AI Hatsune Miku of his.
Her name Hatsune Miku, but even more recently, after that, there was a guy named Vosh on the internet.
Yeah, that's real. No, that's absolutely 100% real. That is absolutely real.
That just leaked all of his lolicon art on his stream, and it's been a huge debate and debacle lately. I wanted to do a video on this very subject because even my video recently was kind of about a lolicon himself, and I do think
Miku's not
lolicon art on his stream.
Miku's
it's been
not
a
a
huge
lolly.
debate and debacle lately. I wanted to do a video on this
Right?
very subject because
Miku-
even my video recently was kind
Miku's not a lolly. Miku's not a guys. Miku's not a lolly.
of about a lolicon himself.
That's Miku. No, she's.
And I do think that it's one of the most depraved
Miku's
and
not a
disgusting fandoms in all of anime, and really all of media in general. So, today, I just want to be fully transparent.
She's 16. Okay, so like, okay, I'm gonna die on this hill. Okay, I'm gonna die on this hill right now. I think that ages in anime is a completely arbitrary thing that doesn't matter. Okay? Now, okay, listen to me. Hear me out, okay? Anime ages don't matter, okay? And this is because it is a completely arbitrary thing that does not matter. Like, okay, for example, okay, what's her name? Marin anime girl. I can't remember her name. It's this bitch, okay? So, like, in the anime, technically, her age is, like, 16, right? But, like, she is drawn like an adult, right? She is drawn like an adult, right? So, like, okay. In the anime, she's 16. Technically, she is drawn like an adult, okay? Which is, like, okay, whatever. She looks like an adult. It's a fictional character. It doesn't matter. Age just doesn't matter. But okay, let me reverse it for you real quick, okay? Shinobu. 𝓵𝓸𝓵𝓲𝓼. Shinobu! This is Shinobu. Canonically, she's like hundreds of years old, right? Which means that if we're going purely off of age in anime, right? Shinobu is legal, and Marin is not because she's 16. And Shinobu is legal because she's hundreds of years old, right? I'm just saying that the whole like age in anime argument just doesn't apply because it's just not. It is a very. I'm talking about an anime, fictional characters, whatever. It doesn't matter. It does not matter at all, and it's like it doesn't matter. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Okay, I will die on this hill. Do you guys? Oh my god, guys! I'm just saying. I understand. Okay. Hold on. Where's my music? I understand that. I'm trying to word this in the best way possible. I'm all I'm saying is that, like, if we go purely off of like the age thing in anime, I'm talking about in anime, fictional characters, age thing in anime. If we're going off of ages, the canonical age of a character is what makes them legal, then Shinobu is okay, and Marin is not. And a lot of people would say the opposite, where they think Shinobu's not okay, but Marin is, based purely off of looks, right? All I'm saying is that, like, it's an arbitrary thing that doesn't matter, And it's like you just kind of take it, at like as it goes, right? It's all I'm saying. There's technically lolicon, there's morally lolicon. This would be not be technically lolicon, it would be morally lolicon, yeah. That's all I'm saying, okay? It's just ages in anime are a very arbitrary thing because characters can look like adults. Characters can look like adults. Characters can look like kids. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You take it on a case-by-case basis. Because, like, okay, let's, I'm trying to think of a character that doesn't really have an age in an anime, or like a canonical, like, confirmed age, right? Or whatever. I'll just look up Toru for now. Toru anime. Like, if, like, like, we know that, like, Toru's, like, hundreds of years old and she looks like an adult, so this doesn't really apply. All I'm saying is that if the author of Dragon's Maid drew Toru like this, and then they arbitrarily slap the age of she's 14 on here, suddenly it's bad. It's like, guys, come on. I'm gonna defend this with my life. I will defend this with my life. It is an arbitrary thing that doesn't matter. You take it as it is, and you just, like, it is a case-by-case thing, okay? I know that it is a contentious topic, and a lot of people, like, it is a contentious topic, and a lot of people don't agree, and it's like, I get it. I understand if you think it's weird, and, like, I totally understand you, and I don't blame you, right? All I'm saying is that, like, hey, it is an arbitrary thing that doesn't really matter. Just saying. Right? I'm just saying. I'm not saying that if you think it's weird, it's wrong that you think it's weird and that your opinion is incorrect. I completely understand you, and I completely sympathize with you, and I understand that if that's not your thing, I get it, okay? Just saying, it is objectively an arbitrary thing because of how many examples that you can use for both sides of the argument, right? Just saying. Other night, the female lead is pretty much a kid, but reincarnated a shit ton of gray area, but she is a child in the body. Does it make you a furry because she's a dragon? This does not make you a furry. This does not make you a fucking furry. I'm just saying! Like, and, like, I know that, like, Twitter and shit like that, like, Twitter will, like, call me, like, all the nasty shit that they want to call me, right? Twitter will call me all the nasty shit that they want to call me, and it's whatever. I don't really care. Like, it's happened so many times, it's like, I don't care. This is just what I think, but it's like I said, you're not wrong, and I'm not saying you're wrong if you think that age in anime isn't arbitrary. Yeah. If she is below the legal age or has the body of a child, stay the fuck away. It's a case-by-case basis. Anyway, let's get back to watching this.
Talking about lolicons. If you don't know what a lolicon is, it's about guys who like anime girls that are 8 to 10 years old and they pedophilia. We're talking about pedophilia today. So if you don't like that, I just want to put that right up front, just in case you don't like it. But I do think it's a very fascinating, depraved, disgusting piece of the internet that I think would be lovely to talk about, because these little cockroaches are hiding in plain sight. And I think that it might be good to get down to, I mean, how the hell did we even get here? So I do want to say I do have a surprise, because I want to take a step back and talk about all the different facets of anime, the different kinds, because anime, it could appeal to your dad. It could appeal to your...
I've watched Attack on Titan with my dad, and my dad loved it. My dad was a huge fan of Attack on Titan when we loved it. So, like, As long as like you show your parents the right anime, I think they could be
Your
into
younger
it.
brother. Anime is so wide and vast that you have to really understand how the hell did we get to a place like Lolicon. And I don't want to toot my own horn, but I do have quite the surprise today. The legend himself, Akira Toriyama, the master mangaka who created Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Have you heard of it? He's going to be here today to tell us about all the...
He literally wait, when was this video made? This was made he literally died like a couple weeks later after this
kinds
video.
of anime and kind of guide us into the medium as a whole. Oh, there's a knock at the door. I wonder who it is. Let's find out. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.
I watched you with my dad and he liked you too. That's crazy.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Akira Toriyama.
Oh, hello now.
What the fuck?
Not fucking Colonel Sanders.
Check it, will you?
Hey, who the hell are you? Hey, come here!
Oh, look at this right here. Oh, Yu Hakusho, the Death Note, Naruto, and Dragon Ball Z. You got all the good ones here.
Oh, come on, man, stop! You're getting grease on those books. Oh god, don't touch me. Oh my god.
Oh, apologies on my belated arrival. I brought a big old family bucket of fried chicken on occasion of us being bigger boys.
Colonel, where is Akira Toriyama? He was supposed to be here, and now you're here. I'm
Papa me, I have some bad news for you, buddy. I don't think he's gonna be coming anytime soon.
I'm so confused right now. Honestly, guys, I'm so sorry. I promised them.
This video has aged like milk. Oh my god.
Do you know where he is?
Mr. Toriyama couldn't make it due to prior arrangement.
Stop talking about Akira Toriyama, please! It's aged like milk! No!
But I was more than happy to oblige for an old friend. And
Do not say yacht when looking at Colonel Sanders.
replacement, nah.
Well, I mean, I do need to make this video, and I have a chicken guy here, so, I mean, if you know anything about anime, I'd love to hear it.
Oh, ooh.
I really do like me, Canyon.
I'm quite well versed in the art of anime. You have the shonen genre, which means young
Why does Colonel Sanders know so much about anime? What the hell?
boy with action-based
Stop saying yacht to Colonel Sanders. Stop!
arts that typically have eccentric stories with increasing arts and powers. You know, like your Dragon Balls and your Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer goes so hard.
You know what I'm talking about.
I do like those. I'll be honest, I do like those quite a bit.
Then there's
Who doesn't like a good shout out? Although I will say, guys, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna say another hot take, probably more controversial than the one I just got finished saying, guys. Guys, I'm gonna need you guys to sit down. Jujutsu Kaisen is a bit mid. I'm just gonna say it. Jujutsu Kaisen is a bit mid, guys. I'm sorry. It's a bit mid, okay? I'm sorry to say. It's not that good. It's kind of boring, okay? I'm sorry.
you know what I'm talking about.
I do
It's
like
a
those.
bit mid.
I'll be honest, I do like those quite a bit.
Then there's shoujo, meaning young girl.
I hear the pitchforks coming already. Yeah, but it's good stuff. Okay, I say Jujutsu Kaisen is mid as someone who consistently watches Sword Art Online whenever it drops for a new season. Sword Art Online, I know it's a bad anime, and I understand that it's SAO. SAO's bad, okay? Objectively, it's pretty bad, but the Elysiization arc did go kinda hard. I'm not gonna lie, guys, okay? The Elysiization arc did go kinda hard.
Which are plots for girls like Sailor Moon or Slice of Life anime
Elysiization was so good, dude. I fucking loved Elysiization.
like The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
It's funny. It's funny hearing you say these things, I'll be completely honest.
But of course you can't forget Seinen, which is anime for teens. You know what I'm talking about, the youngsters. Typically more action-based with more thorough plot and things that appeal.
Attack on Titan is seinen?
To that kind of audience, you know what I mean. Some of the darker ones, like Berserk.
Is Berserk a seinen? Wait, what? Okay, but the Gun Gale Online Season 2 announcement. Wait, there was? Watch ReZero, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, ReZero. Oh, ReZero is so good. ReZero. Oh man, I love. Oh man, this is. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, I love ReZero. Oh, I love ReZero. Yeah! I fucking love ReZero. I'm sorry. ReZero mentioned. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay.
And lastly, you have Josai, the farther least spoken of anime for women, the women folk, older baby carriers, as they say. And it discusses a boring adult topics like marriage and sex and
Ew!
family life.
Sex is gross.
All the stuff.
Mashoko Season 2 Part 2 is finally coming in a few weeks. Oh shit! I haven't watched Season 2 Part 1 yet.
Those broads like to talk about. You know what I'm saying.
I really don't like how you said.
I can't stand the MC of ReZero. Good. You're not supposed to like him. Or at least in the beginning, you're not supposed to like him.
Older women
You're not meant to like Subaru until like halfway through the series.
like that, like you were disgusted. If I'm being completely honest,
That's
But
the point.
honestly, that was not expected. That you're like a goddamn walking lexicon of anime. I mean, this is sick. I mean, I guess maybe the video is saved after all. Well, sweet. I mean, I guess I have to ask, do you know anything about lollies at all, or?
I like the candy, but I do favor a nice bucket of fried chicken.
Dear fucking God, the lollipop. No, not the candy. It doesn't matter. You know what? Thank you for your help here. Just if you can just
What about Redo Healer? I never watched it, but
leave, and I'll move on with my life. I appreciate it. So.
I mean, it's Redo of Healer. It's kind of.
Now go on.
No,
Get yourself some of that. Come on.
just go ahead and leave. Thanks.
I don't got the time for that. Every time he's on screen, I get violently ill. All I'm saying is that you're not supposed to like Subaru.
This is a struggle. I don't know how other YouTube channels do it. I have never been good with guests, so I apologize for that. Oddly enough, as Colonel Sanders did say, there's such a wide spectrum of anime, and lolicon comes from, as Colonel Sanders did say, there's such a wide.
I'm sorry, that's just so good. Him talking about the spectrum of anime and show the autism spectrum is so good.
Spectrum of anime, and lolicon comes from the style of anime known as loli. First of all, loli means a young or young-looking girl character in Japanese anime or manga. So the term loli just means it's like a young-looking girl. That's where that comes from. But lolicon focuses on young female characters in suggestive and erotic content. The male equivalent of this is called shotacon. It's basically I mean, it's just pedophilic anime. There's no really easy way of batting around the bush, but the term comes from the 1955
Panky, if you were to say any of these characters, I'm clipping it and sending it to Twitter.
novel Lolita, which is about a middle-aged man falling in love with a 12-year-old girl, which, yes, that's also the Stanley Kubrick film Lolita, and it was adapted in the 90s as well, and it's a lot more graphic. Just want to put that out there. So if you're a big film buff and someone's like, let's watch the 90s Lolita.
Not the Epstein!
More graphic. Just want to put that out there. So if you're
this doesn't make my case look any better.
a big film buff and someone's like, let's watch
Whore, I'm sorry.
the 90s Lolita.
I always self-reference her as a girl. I was your, Lolita is such a rough book to read. I've never read that book.
Keep an eye on that guy. That's all I gotta say. But it does have Jeremy Irons. He's the voice of Scar, so
Oh shit, that's cool.
guy's a good voice. I don't know what to tell you.
Nothing wrong with cute girls, Mr. Hancock. Nothing wrong with cute girls.
I hate your kind, whatever. Why are you watching this? Because this is a react stream. I do react streams, right? Just react to videos. And this video appeared in my suggested, and I was like, sure.
Which, here's the thing.
Movie night would have gone crazy on the that's
thing.
crazy.
Just because you like lolly content doesn't mean that you like lolly con stuff, right? Like you can like big, goofy, fun, cute characters. I mean, personally, I don't. You've seen the stuff I
Yeah.
make, but you can like that kind of stuff. But it's just whenever you get into the aspects of sexualizing.
Slap Panky with a phone book every time.
I mean, good example, Sailor Moon. I had a buddy who loved watching Sailor Moon back.
Howdy really likes Sailor Moon. Not everybody knows who Howdy is. Howdy's a good he's a good friend of mine. He's a VTuber. He's a little bird boy VTuber. He is obsessed with Sailor Moon. Like, that is his favorite anime of all time. He loves Sailor Moon.
Back in the day, cute girls, whatever, and then you got those panty shots. I mean, when
I'm sorry, what? Wait, did Sailor Moon have panty shots?
who loved watching Sailor Moon back in the day, cute girls, whatever, and then you got those panty shots.
Wait, was there really panty shots in what?
I mean, whenever you're a kid, I think I was like 9 at the time or something like that. Whenever you see that, you're like, I mean, I don't really give a shit about a girl twirling, whatever, but it appeals to that little boy audience, right? But here's the thing about Sailor Moon that with adult people, 14-year-old girl in the series, there's 170 panty shots in the show. I know that statistic because a guy on
I always thought they were fully naked for the magical transformations. I never thought that that Sailor Moon was lewd. I always thought it was just like a very wholesome anime. I always thought it was just wasn't lewd.
Line made a PDF document going through each episode where there is a panty shot in great detail.
100 and how?
There's 170 panty shots
170?
in the show. I know that statistic.
Wait, how many episodes does Sailor Moon have? Wait. Let me look this up real quick. How many episodes does Sailor Moon have? Oh my god. There's 200, which means there's almost one panty shot every episode. Holy shit. That's insane. I need to watch the show.
Because a guy online made a PDF document going through each episode where there is a
Look, I want to look at this. So,
and made a PDF document.
So, Series 1, Sailor Moon R, Sailor Moon S, Sailor Moon Super S, Sailor Moon Sailor Stars in the movies. True, and then total panty shots, and then true panty shots only. So what does it mean by true panty shots? Does it mean like full on, like just like shows the whole fucking thing instead of just like it flashes on the screen for like a frame or two and it's not the main focus? Is that what it means?
Each episode where there is a panty shot in great detail. And what was even more funny about that are the comments on the post of people being like, I'm disturbed that this is a file for download. So it's just, it's murky territory. You know what I mean? You start off with something that might be cute and innocent, and then you throw in like weird panty shots on 14-year-olds, and you kind of get some upskirt angles and things that are maybe a bit too sexual for comfort, and then you got a little fandom of creeps, okay?
Oh my God, nothing wrong with a nice panty shot from.
Why does he make Colonel Sanders the lolicon defender?
Time to time.
Which then comes the real crux of why I thought that this video was interesting is the defense. People that like this kind of stuff are on the defense all the time. And what's interesting from even the consumers and the creators is that people justify this because you're like, oh, it looks like you're sexualizing a child. But they're like, dude, she's a 7,000-year-old dragon wizard, okay? She's older than you and I. She's older than every person ever in your family combined, okay? Right. I mean, she has more insight and maturity than anyone. And that's like one of the big defenses, right? People and the creators being able to get around with little loopholes like that makes it feel like it justifies this very creepy act, which I don't know.
I will say this. It's just it's fiction. It doesn't matter. It's not real. It's just
you
like
know what, I'm gonna go ahead and say it doesn't.
In
a lot of cases, I like to play devil advocate, but I need to put an extreme foot down that no, this is just it's just plain gross and wrong, if I'm being completely honest. Even let's say that you drive home that point, right? This character is so much older.
I think we're not gonna
7,000-year-old
pause on this.
dragon wizard. It was trained.
I think as long as it's like a hentai thing, I think like if it is a completely like hentai thing, like it is a fictional thing, like I'm not even talking about lolicon specifically, just like if it's like purely in like a hentai sense, it's just like it doesn't matter if it's like fictional to me. Like that is what I think. Obviously IRL that's disgusting. You know, and you know, like anything involving anything real, that is disgusting and stuff like that. But if we're talking about purely just like fictional, just like hentai whatever, I think like I don't really care. I mean, like as long as it doesn't hurt anybody, like as long as nobody real is affected or it doesn't hurt anybody. I'm not even, like I said, I'm not talking about like lolicon. I'm just talking about like just anything like hentai wise. As long as it's fiction, it doesn't matter. At least that's what I think, right?
Transformed. It's actually an old person stuck in a little girl's body. It doesn't help that I would say 99% of the time in these cases, or if not 100% of the time.
I didn't come to watch Vosh. I'm just saying.
These characters act like little children. A good example of that is Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. There's no beating around the bush. I mean,
and okay, I'm very understanding, and I understand. Okay, if that is not your thing, I totally get it. I totally get it, and if you think it's weird and gross, I totally get it. As long as you keep your as long as you keep your fantasies as fantasies and just keep it fictional in hentai or whatever, that is, in my head, that is fine. And IRL, as long as you two are both adults who are over the age of 18 and you are both consenting, then anything goes, right? As long as the only people participating are adults who are over the age of 18 and are all consenting to that, to whatever you're doing. It is fine, and it is perfectly valid for you to do what you want as long as it's only adults who are consenting, right? That is what I think. That is what I believe. As long as nobody is being hurt in whatever you're doing, and like I said, as long as nobody's being hurt in what you're doing, do whatever the fuck you want, right?
Looked at the show for a little bit. I mean, it's supposed to be this big, powerful dragon that turns into this little girl, but she acts like an absolute toddler, and they put like...
I still think you're weird for it, but as long as you keep your fantasy aroused. No, like, I understand if you think it's weird. Like I said, I'm very understanding. If you think it's weird and if you think it's gross, I totally get it. I'm not gonna try to change your opinion. And in fact, like, I understand. I sympathize with you, and I totally get it, right? I'm not gonna say that you're wrong for thinking it's weird. Because I can sympathize with how you feel. It's just that this is a personal issue. It's just a personal stance. I don't think it's bad. But if you think it's weird, whatever, then that's perfectly fine for you to think that. I recently found your clip saying Feb was better than women. Look at what you did to me. That's you probably found that on Twitter, right?
So it's just this really weird, odd, it's like a sour taste in your mouth where you're like, what is this for? What's the plan with this? The constant barrage.
Howdy, Panky has the stream. Surprisingly, people are being a lot more civil in my chat than I thought they would be about this. But now I'm interested in seeing where this video goes.
It's cute! These things are cute! I just like doing it because it's cute. It's just the intense taste of salt in your mouth.
What are you tuning into? Me fighting for my life.
is what I get. It's grating on so many levels. It's so distracting. Which the
Why does Panky have teased Dairy in his hot bar? No reason.
creators of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, I love saying that. The creator of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid have never specified her age. But because she can transform into a big dragon, people just speculate that she's 7,000 years old. Even though that's just made up for their own kind of, you know, desires to justify what they're doing. But she looks like an 8 or 9-year-old child. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid team, just come out and say something. Or, better yet, let's just not make it. Can I get an amen for that? Amen. I just want to say that out there about that.
The specific term is opie loli.
The ripest fruit does stay on the stem the longest, Mr. Meat. Oh, and boy, is it sweet.
What kind of analogy even is that? What are you saying that it's sweeter, that they're younger, or that they're older? What does that even mean? Please leave at any time. I just, like, seriously.
Okay, I'll just be over here making some of that fried chicken with this giant deep fry.
The only person I have in my corner is Colonel Sanders. This is so fucked up.
I hear.
Don't bring in the giant deep fryer in my living room. He's got the books all covered in fucking grease, and he pulls in a cartoonishly large deep fryer. Come on, man. For one bucket of chicken, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get through it to him, but needless.
Maggie, you watch it right now related to lollies and Colonel Sanders. It's a Meat Canyon is just talking about his opinions on lolly
To say,
stuff.
this is just one instance. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, that's just one instance of many
Where did he get the deep fryer? We're not going to talk about where he got the deep fryer.
cases. Really, when you get down into the comment sections and forums, it really varies from person to person of these kinds of excuses they make. And that's really where the trench warfare begins with a lot of these things. You have like weird lingo. So if you're in some forums and you see some of this lingo, be sure, you know, keep an eye out because you might be in some very rocky territory. So there's a group of people that refer to stuff as quote unquote cheesecake, which is basically a pinup pose that aren't necessarily not safe for work, but it alludes to not safe for work, right? Which is still wrong. You're alluding to the thing. It's like it's like getting around and you're undressing it with your mind. We know what you're doing, but there's a group of people who are like, well, I mean, nothing's really.
Terms that I've never heard that term before. To be fair, I've never heard that term before. Hold on, I'm opening up something real quick. Hold on.
Happening. I mean, yeah, sure. It looks like she's bending over and doing that, but it's not really the case, so it's fine, right? Wrong. If you catch yourself in a conversation like this, here's what you do. Run away from those
Jesus Christ!
people is the biggest thing. Which a lot of people also say, as long as it sticks to PG-13 content, the sexualization and everything is minimalized. There's really no victims, right? Wrong! Once again, wrong. The idea isn't necessarily that you're affecting anyone in the physical real world, but it's the implications that are happening, and I think
It's fictional. It stays within fiction. Nobody is getting hurt. As long as you keep fiction and fantasies, it's fine. That's what I think.
it's just the mindset that you're creating. I really don't think that this kind of fantasy can be broken up. In some kinds of drama and film, like even though
I think, okay, there are people that don't know how to separate fiction from reality, and those people are fucking weirdos, right? Those people are freaks. Like, those genuine freaks, right? But some people know how to separate fiction from reality.
Film. We're never seeing the character in a positive light. We're following a pedophilic monster. There's nothing that is a positive, healthy association of your sexuality to these characters. So by doing so, even in these non-explicit but still suggestive pictures, I still feel like it's just an irreversible amount of damage that you can do to yourself. There's no coming back from it. You normalize yourself in these fucking horrid, weird things, and then you ostracize yourself.
I'm just being attacked left and right. Like, it just, like, I just keep being punched over and over and over.
Actual society. And then guess what? You can't get real girlfriends, you can't get real wives, and if you do, you're probably an unhappy one, is what I'd like to imagine. That's probably that's kind of rude and a bit judgy, but that's just me. You know, that's just what I have to think.
Papa,
How's your
how many
day? Great.
pieces of chicken do you want now? I know you bigger boys love them thighs and breasts. Which one you want?
None. I don't want any chicken. Please, God, no pieces of chicken, please.
Okay now. All right.
And then the other side
I want to
believes
say you're
that
taking
in
your views
no
on the shirt. Thank
situation
you. I
is any of
appreciate
it
it.
okay. That the sexualization of a character with any underage features is automatically pedophilia and should be considered CP. Cheese pizza. So you have cheesecake and you have cheese pizza. You know, these terms sound like they're back alley deals going on.
I don't. As much as
Which, if you
I
ever
don't
see
agree
someone
with
asking
you.
for a slice of cheese pizza on an anime forum, report and run away. If it's your post, delete the post. It's like a little infection. You don't want that kind of thing coming there. But I mean, the latter half is absolutely.
I do not think the two are equivalent at all in the slightest. But like obviously, like like anything IRL like relating to that is like disgusting and gross and like horrible and vile, and they need to be beat with a brick.
Correct. There's just none of it that should be okay. We just need to put our foot down and we need to just say that this is a real thing. And I keep reiterating the same thing because it's an ongoing battle. If you made a post on Twitter or any of these forums saying that you're like, I just lolicon stuff, lollies, I just think, I think that stuff phooey with it, right? Let's not do it. These people crawl out of the tall grass like little roaches and they will comment and they will start barraging you, which is just so funny because it also feels like people, they're refreshing that tab, continuously trying to start arguments, defend themselves against people who are not attacking them.
I should have voted on you winning the last match. I ended up losing 6k channel points in the
Because
gamble.
it's just
You
the
fucking
guilt.
idiot.
It's the guilt of the situation that drives people to do these things, to justify these horrible behaviors, and it eats away at people. I really think it does. And this last group of people believes that as long as no real-life child is harmed, then there's no harm at all. Everything's okay as long as it's not a real-life child. Pedophilia is not cool, but the lolicon stuff, since no one is physically and a real-life child
He is directly attacking me.
isn't actually being harmed, everything's okay. Which, once again, as I've said before, I don't think is correct. So some people in this category too, some of the things
I think he's, in my opinion, like he is speaking from a place of like a moral high ground, and he is speaking like as if like he is absolutely 100% correct. Where it's like, this is what he thinks, and it's like that is a valid thing to think, and it's like I don't disagree with the fact that he thinks like this. It's just he is like assuming. Holy shit!
that we've been seeing.
Q Try God, thank you for the
doing this
$200
video.
skip. Holy shit!
And researching it that have been pretty fucking wild.
Holy shit, the $350 skip. Holy shit! Thank you, gamer. God damn! Holy shit! Thank you. Mwah! I appreciate it so much. Thank you, dude. We got an oil daddy up in here. Holy shit! Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Mwah! You better throw some of that fembussy on them, dude. I'm over here trying to fight for my life and trying to have a mature and adult conversation over here, and someone just threw like fucking $350 at me. Holy fucking shit! Thank you! Mwah! You're so sweet, babe. I appreciate it. Mwah! I definitely know what kind of skep I'm gonna get. There's a specific artist in mind that I want to get that is worth $350 on skep.
Has been 1. Lolicon is an art form and is separate from child abuse.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're great. Mwah, 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 mwah.
2. The
Guy deserves some action tonight. Real.
dark arguments that kids have sexual desires too, and that lollies experience.
That's just weird.
2. The
That's just weird. What?
dark arguments that kids have sexual desires too, and
Oh no, that's weird. Oh,
that lollies
kill this guy with the brick. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's weird. No.
experience desire. Yum. 3.
That's just indefensible, dude. That's fucked up.
Neckbeard's claiming that if she's old enough to bleed, she's old enough to breed.
Jesus!
I made myself throw up a little bit reading that, but you would be surprised by how many times we actually saw it posted on the internet. It's circulating back.
Oh man, that's fucked up. Yeah, no wonder why a lot of people
A lot of the comments too
Jesus
that we saw, a lot
Christ. I don't associate with those
of
people.
the arguments was, it's about the cuteness, not the age. I wanted to emphasize this part because looking at a lot of this stuff, we found that cuteness was brought up a lot, especially with a lot of anime. It's the fact that people associate the intense over-sensation of cuteness that they're seeing. That's the reason why this sexual fantasy is happening. That's why I'm
Someone
so
get a
turned on,
gun.
is because
Real.
it's a cuteness overload. It's like the Minions. They're so cute.
He did not just
I'm
compare
so turned on
lollies
is
to
because
minions.
It's a
There's
cuteness
no way.
overload. It's like the Minions.
There's no way he just compared the There's no way he just compared lollies to minions. Sorry, guys. I just get so turned on by the minions. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
They're so cute, right? They're wrong.
I'm
It's just
sorry,
another-
guys. The minions just turn me on so much. They really get me going. They really get my gears grinding.
A weird excuse of getting around the
Minions oiled up. That's
around
crazy.
the bush, and it's a weird circling argument that you see.
That's
In some of these
insane.
cases, it's people just saying, "Oh, the cuteness is what I'm attracted to. I would never do this to a real kid because they're not as cute as this anime character." It's such a
That's a bad way of phrasing it. Like, I can get it. Like, I get it, but that is a very bad way of saying it. Like, if you say it like that, it's like saying, so if they are cute, you would? It's like that. No, that's a bad argument. That is just a poor argument on your part, buddy. That is a poor argument.
weird, creepy. It's like
Minion files are shaking in their boots right now. That's
taking
crazy.
such a cute
That's
thing
insane.
and just like turning it into this like black bile that people are just drinking and shoving down their throat, and they just
Minion versus Panky, twerk off who's winning. Both of us oiled up.
regurgitate it over
Why
and
are you gay, dude? I fucking love balls.
over again, and it's this odd hive mind of people that are like, right? That's what I'm saying. Finally, someone's speaking some sense. And then more in the racist side, I guess, of these comments is I
Racist? I'm sorry, when did we get to racism?
saw a lot of people saying that's just how Asian people look.
Is he saying that that's a lot? That's not a lolly. First of all, if you're trying to make it that's not a lolly. But I understand what he's trying to say, but that's not a lolly.
Which is a weird thing of like, there's this ongoing
That's
look.
just how Asian people look. That is not how Asian guys. This is not how Asian people look.
Which is a weird
As an Asian, I can't confirm. Send pics right now. If you don't look like an anime girl IRL, I will ban you from stream.
thing of like, there's this ongoing movement of fetishization of short, small-chested women, accentuating childlike beauty. There's
Asians aren't cat girls? What? Asian people don't have cat ears? No! Oh my god, I'm never going to Japan. I can't believe anime lied to me.
this trend in Japan called
We're Tanuki.
yabe, which is pretty much taking your nice teeth and actually making them crooked and stuff, and people are doing that to look more childlike and more cute. That's like a weird movement that's going on.
Dude, I should do that with my fangs.
Crooked and stuff, and
I should do that. That's hot.
people are doing that to look more childlike and more cute. That's like a weird movement that's going on to kind of fit into this.
What? No, I should do that. I would look hot with that. I would look really sexy with like my teeth like that.
lolicon stereotype, this kind of like extremely cute thing, and it, like, once again, it's all just because it's cute. I get to look like an anime character. I get to look like a kid. It's cute.
Do you guys want me to? Do you guys? Should I take? Should I take a what's it called? That looks so bad and not in a good way. What should I take like a pair of pliers and just like straighten my crook my teeth out like that?
It's mental
Like IRL.
disease is what it is. Which, here's the bottom line of this weird, depraved internet culture thing that we're talking about. Lolicons. To me, it's as simple as this. If it looks like a duck,
Panky, please don't do a 5-minute crab dentistry.
it quacks like a duck and walks like a duck, it's a fucking duck. I don't think that you can take your brain and really substitute these things. There's no way to fucking take a limitless pill and be able to categorize all of the nuances of psychology.
I think there is. I think like he's saying that nobody what he's saying effectively is that like nobody can separate fiction from reality, which is completely and wholly wrong. When I read I don't know, when I read Dune, I don't think, oh man, I am the Duke of Arrakis. I literally am Paul Atreides. I am the Bene Gesserit. Like, I'm not, like, I can separate fiction from reality. And like, what he's arguing is that people can't do that. But I think you can.
Do that. Your brain is playing Jenga continuously.
Normalizing the mindset is bad. I'm just like, from what it sounds like to me, maybe my comprehension skills are not, is that like basically what he's saying is that it's like you can't like separate like fiction from reality.
cater to your perverted
And, like, I don't-
fetishes. So, moral of the story is, if you see some of this shit, don't indulge in it. Don't even fucking look at it. Don't do anything with it. If they look like a kid, talk like a kid, and act like a kid, it's a fucking kid. Simple as that. It's really basic math, honestly.
You know, like you're saying it, if it looks like fried chicken, tastes like fried chicken, then it's fried chicken, right? Or am I right or am I right?
Unfortunately,
been
guys,
a source
unfortunately,
of nothing
gamers in
but
chat,
you've been so
I
disgusting
own a
the
penis.
entire
Guys,
time you've been
unfortunately, I am a penis owner. I wield a penis on me. Unfortunately, guys, I have a dick, guys. I'm
I'd
sorry
ask
to
you
say.
to leave, but
Hey,
you just
I'm
won't.
sorry to
I mean,
say.
will you please leave? Just get the hell out of here, man. Come on. And it all comes
I have a
down to
cock
this,
attached
too.
on me.
It's not just the people that are consuming this content, it's also the people that are making this content. If it is about that it's just cute, then why is there so much fan service, right? Why are they animated in these poses? Why
Don't
are there
fool
the
us with your
panty
pretty
shots? Why are there
lies.
so much
Proof-
sexual implications to these characters
Stop asking me for proof. Who attached it to you?
that are made in the first
My
place? It all
mom.
comes
When I was born.
down to the argument
her
of the innocuous and
womb?
harmless content versus the audience it was made for. And as a last little bit of example, this is actually just like a funny troll. I just think that this is pretty funny, but if you ever see a forum where someone's like, I'm trying to get into new anime, what anime should I watch? And you see people commenting the show, Boku no Pico, do not follow them.
So for anybody that doesn't know, this is a pretty old meme now. This is actually a pretty old meme, so I don't know if everybody in chat would know what this is, but Boku no Pico is a incest, like, shota femboy anime. Like, it's like a shota femboy who like does it with his brother. For anybody that doesn't know, not an anime, it's a hentai. They take it all the boxes there.
I'm quickly realizing too that there's so
It
much
ain't
wild
incest.
shit in anime.
I'm pretty sure they were brothers. I'm pretty sure from what I remember they were brothers. Maybe they're
out
not.
there, and so much horrid shit that I feel like you kind of just want
Let's
to go
react right now.
on a self-discovery. You can't really ask for people's, I think, opinions because it's just you're gonna fall in
Is it like Mr. Potato Head thing? Is it detachable? Absolutely.
fucking traps continuously. Or at least ask a group of friends. Don't ask fucking random strangers online, because that's, I think, where you can get into something crazy, which, you know, Boku no Pico. All right, we'll just say, maybe just put a little blurb of what Boku no Pico is, because I just say, just stay away from it. If you're a fan of that show, I don't know what I was supposed to tell you. I'm not trying to use this video to shame
Hey, you literally started stream at the worst time today? How did I start stream at the worst time? I just started a stream.
anybody that likes cute anime or like watches anime in general. I just think you should watch out for these weird corners of the internet where these dark things happen, because I feel like a lot of these people who are impressionable can get sucked down very quickly and pick up bad habits. Is all I gotta say.
Stream time's
Very
perfect.
true,
I have a lot of
very
e-viewers.
true. I know what you're saying, and I completely agree that these cute girls got me all stirred up in the mind. They should lock away all these cute girls for all these temptated thoughts I feel.
That's not what I said at all. Were you even listening? You've been here the whole time.
Now, come on, try some chicken. Come on, would you just try it once, please?
No, it's okay.
Come on now.
I don't want to. It's fine.
Come on.
Don't try the chicken.
is
Don't
always something that tastes
don't
better
try the
than
chicken.
anything
Mr.
else
Sanders,
before.
stop telling him to try the chicken, please.
Sometimes I like to take my hand and reach down to the bottom of the bucket and grab the loneliest little chicken wing you've ever seen. Pull it up from out of the darkness and show it the light. And what I like to do is I like to undress the skin off the top of it. Just like so. Look at that.
Oh,
Crunchy and
no, stop!
delicious, but what's the most succulent is the beautiful, juiciest white meat underneath. And I know that when I bite into it, oh, that delicious juice will squirt out of my mouth and onto my chin. Now go on, get yourself some of that. Come on now, please.
I don't want the chicken, Colonel.
Please just bite it once,
No.
please. Come on, I mean,
No!
come on.
I said I don't want to get off me,
Panky got a stiffy right now, dude. Dude, I'm bricked up.
Colonel!
Oh shit!
I'm being deep fried alive now.
Oh.
It burns.
Oh my God.
It burns
Oh
me.
God.
Good. I was just talking about chicken. I wasn't talking about nothing else.
Oh my God!
Ah.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Sick
Jesus!
son of a bitch fried himself. You know, in hindsight, I don't think he's talking about fried chicken. I think he knew a little bit too much information. I think he knew too much.
Oiled up Colonel. Shut up.
This is for the best. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Chicken fried yacht. Yeah, so, like, just... Okay. Okay. I disagree with what this video was trying to say. I think, like I said before, this is just me. As long as you keep fantasies, and fiction, it's completely fine. Just indulge in whatever fucking hentai, like, degenerate bullshit you want. Doesn't matter as long as it stays is fiction and fantasy, right? And IRL, as long as you are both consenting 18-year-olds and above, it's fine. Do whatever you want, as long as the only people participating are consenting adults, right? Simple as that. That's what I think, you know? So, I will link this video here, because we did watch it. I do not disagree with the fact that, he thinks it's weird. I mean, I understand, and I get it. It's like, if you think that type of content is weird, and you don't like it, all power to you, awesome. I will not try to fight you on that. It's cool, awesome, great. I'm not gonna convince you otherwise, because that is in my opinion, it is a personal preference thing, right? However, I think that the witch hunting that people do online is a bit too much, and in my opinion, you kind of dilute the term when you call someone a pedo, when all they do is, like, post loli art or something. And like, kind of, like, dilutes the term of, like, real victims. So, you know, that's just what I think. I'm just trying to be honest on what my opinion is on it. You know, just do whatever you want, as long as it only involves consenting adults, and your weird fantasy whatever stays as weird fantasies and fiction, right? I mean, like, guys, okay, Pyrocynical, hey guys, I'm just gonna say, Pyrocynical is into some weird shit, right? He's into fat, furry, fart roleplay with men, right? Supposedly, Pyro says that he's not into any of that stuff IRL. He's not into men IRL, and he's not into farts IRL. Supposedly, right? Allegedly, he is not into that stuff IRL, right? But in fiction, that's what he's into. And I'm saying it's like, just kind of have the same mindset for other things, where it's like, it's fiction, it doesn't matter. Just let people be what they're into. If it's fiction, doesn't matter.